In 1869, the only way from Brooklyn to Manhattan was a ferry. John Roebling decided it was time to walk across the water.
John Roebling was a genius of steel. But the bridge didn't want him. It wanted his vote.
I will conquer this river! The river heard you, John. Water is the only cure. It's tetanus, John. Use a doctor.
The most expensive tow stub in history.
While surveying, John Roebling's foot was crushed by a ferry. He refused modern medicine. He wanted to cure it with water therapy.
Tetanus doesn't care about your bridge. John Roebling died before the first stone was laid. I'm a genius. I don't need a foot.
You really did, John. His son, Washington Roebling, took over. He was about to enter a 14-year nightmare.
To build the towers, they sank giant wooden boxes to the bottom. They called them caissons. We call them the death chambers. 3,000 tons of wood, the largest thing ever built to sink.
Welcome to the bottom of the world.
Under the river, the air was compressed. It was hot, dark, and smelled like death.
In the compressed air, a candle would burn out in minutes. The workers were in the dark. The riverbed was a graveyard of 100 years of New York trash. The sound of the caisson hitting the riverbed mud.
Fire in a compressed air box is a blowtorch. It burned for days inside the timber.
They tried to drown the fire. They just created a smoky trap. The sound of the bridge's foundation charring.
degrees, 100% humidity, 0% fun.
If the air escapes, the river comes in, instantly. Don't let the water in. The gopher hole. If you got stuck, you were a human cannonball. I can see my house from here! When the workers came up too fast, their blood began to boil. Nitrogen bubbles exploding in their veins. The bends. I'm in your knees. I'm in your brain.
The sound of exploding blood. The breath of the bends.
Washington Roebling spent more time down there than anyone. It paralyzed him. He couldn't walk. He could barely talk. He was never the same.
The bridge had broken him. He has the Grecian bend.
No, he's just dying, Doc.
The music of the Brooklyn construction site. Paralyzed from the waist down. But his mind was at the top of the tower. For the next 11 years, Washington Roebling directed the construction from his bedroom in Brooklyn Heights.
Enter Emily Roebling. She became the bridge's secret engineer, carrying messages between her husband and the site.
She wasn't just a messenger. She was becoming the first female field engineer.
I see you, Larry. Pick up the hammer.
She was the first person to cross the river, on a single wire.
Don't look down, Emily!
They thought a man in a bed couldn't build a bridge. Emily proved them wrong.
He's still the boss! Boss Tweed was watching. He didn't care about the bridge. He just wanted a kickback for every brick.
They spent $1 million on consultants, also known as Boss Tweed's lunch.
The Gilded Age, where every stone has a tax.
Year 7. The towers are finally done.
276 feet high. The tallest thing in North America.
It will stand for 1,000 years, if the corruption doesn't eat it first.
The accountant just looked at the wire bill and fainted.
He was a friend of the city. Justice is blind, but it loves gold.
Nothing to see here, just a bridge.
Tweed's gone, but the bridge remains.
It was a beautiful dead end, a bridge made of lies. The spinning of the cables, a high-wire act with no net.
The traveler rope, the bridge's first thread.
Easy, don't snap.
The Spider-Man of 1877, with more mustache.
Spinning the future.
Corruption led to bad steel. A contractor sold the Roeblings rejected wire. It was already snapping.
It's 80% strong. That's an A-ash in my book.
It snapped at 5,000 pounds. Just hide it in the middle of the cable.
I'm a secret failure.
They're using the bad wire. I know it.
Washington realized the steel was weak. He had to add twice as many wires to stop the bridge from falling.
Gravity doesn't grade on a curve.
If the water gets in, the steel rusts. The bridge becomes a $15 million anchor.
Tighter! We need it tighter!
The bridge finally looks like a bridge. A harp made of steel.
Sound of 14,000 miles of wire.
They had to replace it with steel. More money for Boss Tweed.
Try again, boys!
The bridge was a dark death trap at night, until electricity arrived.
And then there was light. Finally.
Yes, they built wine cellars into the bridge to save money. Alcohol-funded engineering.
Is this the 4th floor? No, it's the Cabernet floor.
May 24, 1883. 14 years, 27 deaths, and $15 million later.
The bridge was open. After 14 years, the bridge is ready. New York has a new crown.
Is it safe?
Barnum says the elephants are ready.
He watched the fireworks from his window. A monumental irony.
I built that. From right here.
It's like walking on air!
Wait until next week, Margaret.
1 week later, a woman tripped. Someone screamed, "The bridge is falling." 12 people were crushed to death in the panic.
The bridge is falling!
Panic. The greatest enemy of the bridge wasn't the river. It was the people.
12 dead in the stampede. The bridge didn't move an inch.
To prove it wouldn't fall, they marched 21 elephants across. Jumbo was the final inspector. P.T. Barnum marched his circus across. The bridge didn't even vibrate. The bridge held. The Roeblings had won. I'm a lot heavier than 12 people. Trust me.
The sound of the bridge's ultimate validation.
One year later, the bridge is finally proven safe. And Jumbo is a star.
The river demands its tax.
The rhythm of 27 lives lost.
It's still there. Engineering works.
John was dead. Washington was broken. Emily was exhausted. The bridge had eaten them.
The price of immortality.
It was built for horses. It carries SUVs. A monumental over-engineering success.
Thanks, Washington! Thanks, Emily!
The modern rhythm of NYC.
"143 years later, still New York's favorite fiasco.
Is it really made of steel?
Steel, stone, and exploding blood, Steve.
People complained. 1 cent to cross the 8th wonder? Highway robbery!
Because of the Brooklyn Bridge, we now know how to dive safely.
Medical victory.
Thanks for the exploding blood research, guys!
It still stands. A monumental failure of health, but a triumph of stubbornness.
It was the moon landing of the 19th century. With more whiskers.
A monumental failure of the human body. A tragic triumph of the human spirit. Tweed's gone, but the bridge remains.
He's still watching. He still thinks the binoculars were a success.
The true north of the project.
Good Bay, 1883. Thanks for the $15 million.
Denied. We have a bridge now.
It's so close now, I can smell the Manhattan smog.
The man who became a monument while lying in bed.
He saw everything. He felt nothing.
They left their mark, mostly on the Brooklyn skyline. The protector of the Roebling legacy.
The bridge is a musical instrument.
Wait, that's not right. Just push it a little to the Manhattan side.
It's a miracle! A park in the sky!
Focus on the failure.
They never had one. The bridge was their vacation. A monumental lie.
Tastes like litigation and river mud.
That's the sound of the final rivet being hammered.
The rats were happy! Finally, a palace for us! Welcome to Rat Brooklyn. It's sturdy.
Check your wire. Check your bubbles. Or just take the boat.
To the Brooklyn Bridge, the world's most successful vertical fiasco. Better. $276 feet? I'm gonna need a taller manager.
Arrogance built it. Bubbles broke it.
I just wanted to be a fairy lane.
The construction budget just bounced into Tweed's pocket.
Sell! Sell!
Take that, River! We have stone now.
I was a permit. Now I'm a tragic poem about nitrogen.
They spent more on the Stampede trial than the towers cost.
Glup, send, help, and a decompression tank.
The siren of 1883 is finally silent.
We did it! Now, does anyone have some peanuts?
Subscribe! Don't let your history fall into the East River!
Subscribe now and I'll let you live.
He really is. Don't look suspicious.
Smash the like button. It helps us pay for Emily's engineering books.
Cha-ching! Corruption is expensive, but likes are free.
A story of triumph. And a lot of red bubbles.
Legend says they're still trying to find the bad wire to this day. And that's the end of the 1883 season.
Gravity always wins, especially when the blood is boiling. Boom!
Look at that. It's practically glowing with the Roeblings' hubris.
History is messy, especially under the river.
Send us your fiascos. We have nitrogen bubbles to spare. And don't forget to decompress. Wicked bubbles out there. Bye-bye.